figure it out. Getting hard to sleep, but better to do. But I'm stuck on you. I'm still in here too.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is London against Crystal Palace. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It'll have to be Emmanuel Adebayor. If he's full on with his application, then he'll be so hard to contain. His size and strength make him a really awkward customer, but with the right attitude, then that takes him to the next level.
Okay, interesting. And it's Wickham. Kieran Gibbs. Arteta. Cazorla. Flamini. Arteta. Kieran Gibbs. Arteta. Cazorla. Mesut Ozil. So what now? Tries the route one option. Hangeland. Balassi. With the ball through. Soiree. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. London showed a lot of spirit and fight in a bruising Derby Day stalemate. To choose between them early on, not many chances yet. Wilshere, Cazorla, Sanya, Mesut Ozil, Welbeck, London are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Who's going to make this theirs? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Wickham, and it's Balassi, spoon forward, a chance! Arteta demonstrating fabulous determination, he just will not be beaten.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Gibbs, now it's Welbeck, turns and goes back. It's Cazorla! Great effort, but no way through. Balassi. He's on a run down the left wing. Mertesacker. Cazorla. Wilshere, Sanya, Flamini, Arteta, Kieran Gibbs. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Joel Ward. And it's Wickham. Wickham with a long pass out wide. And he's straight offside. Kieran Gibbs. Flamini. Wilshere. Sanya. Mesut Ozil. He goes long. Cazorla. And a goal kick. MacArthur. Arteta. Mesut Ozil. And it's Ozil. No goals as yet. Wilshere. Sanya. Wilshere. Going full steam down the flank. Cazorla. Ozil! Marvellous goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough. And in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
London get themselves into the lead.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
And it's Adebayor. Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Adebayor. Adebayor plays a clever pass. Danger averted for now. MacArthur. Surely. And the keeper turns it behind. It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Czech did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Crystal Palace grab the equaliser and we're all square. And the half-time whistle goes. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
So far, between the second half, ours of course.
And that's the second half started.
London can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Thrust towards the front line. And it's Cazorla. Welbeck. Mesut Ozil. Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, the defender was stuck to him like glue, but he got his effort away. Wasn't quite enough, though.
Balassi. Adebayor. Balassi. Adebayor. And Adebayor! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Sanya. Crystal Palace have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Crystal Palace keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Referee's given a throw. Cabaye, and it's Adebayor. It's come loose. Now it's Wickham, and he's through on goal. Oh wow! An absolute pile driver. A finish right from the top draw, and the game is well and truly turned on its head. Contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Crystal Palace take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Cabaye. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Adebayor. Wilshere. London haven't made a substitution yet. Wilshere, aimed long and direct. Oh, he's come flying in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Balassi tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Welbeck. Wilshere, Sanya, Wilshere, Sanya, and it's Cazorla. Wilshere Doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Forward it goes. Cabaye floats one over. Wickham! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
London have a sub ready to come on.
Substitution on the field.
Crystal Palace take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Coming on the
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them from trying to widen it a little further.
Substitution taking place.
Flamini. Arteta. Kieran Gibbs. Now it's Welbeck. Surely. Mesut Ozil. Wilshere. It's Wilshere! No mistake! Great control, as if it was tied to his feet.
5 minutes is
Crystal Palace look as though they're about to make a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Wickham. Welbeck. Kieran Gibbs. Mesut Ozil. Pumps it upfield. Welbeck shoots! That is wayward.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Ledley. Hangeland. Oh, They're looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's a case now who wants to be the hero, because they need somebody to step up.
Aimed long and direct. Welbeck proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. MacArthur. Joel Ward. It's gone for a throw-in. Arteta passes it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he has been fouled there. Fence has got rid of that.
Well, time is running out. They need to get the ball upfield.
Wilshere. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the one area that was most vulnerable was the heart of their defence, just in such a crucial position in the game.
And with that, it is a very good night to you.
Take all run and hide.